Okie dokie. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are going to be discussing a wonderful thing. Well, first, I'm going to give you a quick update on what's been going on. So, the other day, I streamed with really bad quality. Oh, shoot! Oh my gosh. Oh no, I have to do this again. Sorry. Need to do this. I don't know how to turn off the stupid clear inventory thing, and so anyway, there is a gap that I missed when building my stupid class. So that's nice. In fact, there is a faster way to get down if you just do it like this, where you sprint and then you don't take damage when you come out. Okay. Anywho, what happens is we are going to talk about the thing that we built today. So let's go. It's down here underneath the dome. We actually built one in a farther away location that was about 600 blocks away from spawn. The one that you're about to see is, as you can see, only about negative 100 or negative 200 away. So it is this, a skeleton slash XP farm. And it's probably not going to be working because no one's been down here. But I'll go ahead and go into spectator mode to show you what's going on. So here we go. I had to put this right here because, you know, there's a mine shaft. I think that's Lucas's mine shaft that goes on that way. So anyway, here it is. This is a vanilla skeleton spawner, and it's actually off because I wasn't in range when activating it. But, oh boy, this isn't good. I'm going to fix this really quickly. I'll just patch it with some, or whatever, I'll use stone. And I'm going to make it too wide just because. Okay, cool. So, ultimate, whoa, oh my gosh. Okay, whoa. Anyway, what happens is, as you can see, skeletons will spawn here. And these blocks prevent skeletons from spawning up top. Now, this isn't my design. This is, Ilmango? No, Exuma's Void's design. I believe. Maybe, I don't remember. No, this is Ilmango's. It's one of those, you know, very intelligent YouTubers' designs. So, what happens is, yeah, I think this is Ilmango's. And he was saying that you can have a little trap door that dispenses water and pushes any skeletons that spawn up here off to get more efficiency. But quite frankly, I don't think that that matters for our purposes because we get plenty as is. So anyways, the skeletons simply come into the water, and then they'll float into here, and you need a few more to, you know, to really get them pushed in there, although this guy, he's like, his hitbox is barely outside of this. So this is soul sand inside of water, and it, you know, it makes a bubble elevator. It pushes them up, and then they get sucked back down. They land all the way down here. The reason why they go up and then back down is so that they can get down to half a heart, so that all we have to do is just hit them once for them to happen. If I wanted, it might be a project for later on, but you ultimately just put some fence gates around the area to trap some water. In fact, I might be able to show you right now how that might work, if I can get it right. So I believe we have to put fence gates, first of all, here. Now I'm going to get skeletons spawning here, but that's fine. I think it's like this. They all have to be open. Oops. Sorry, I'm totally off track. Anyway, I'm not doing it right now, but you can kind of guide them, because if they spawn on top of, you know, if they spawn right here, which they can, then they just sit here and you're losing a lot of efficiency, and if they stack up, the spawner will cease to work. But anyway, so let me give these guys a push, if I can, just to get them. You need a couple of them, you know, once more of them come in, they start pushing each other. And as you can see, they float up, they're forced to come over here, and then they just land down here. So then, what we do is, oops, we come into here, and you don't even need a weapon, and you can see them right here, and you just hit them, and they die. and all of their stuff falls into this hopper. It's a very nice system. I really like it. And now we have a good source of bone meal, which is always nice. Because, you know, the composter bone meal situation was pretty hectic. I'm going to get rid of this. I want string. I don't want the spider eye. But anyway, that's pretty much how it works. I'm not going to wait here. Once you wait a few minutes, they'll start falling in, you know, very often, because they'll all clog up that little area down there. They'll all get stuck, and then once you wait a while, you'll have, you know, a constant stream of skeletons, and they stack up pretty quick. So now, what am I doing in the dome? So the next thing is to start working on this quadrant of the dome, and so ultimately, well, I'm not going to do that just yet because that's boring. I'm not going to make a video on me filling in all those blocks. Instead, what I'm going to do is make a video about what's going to happen up here, and that's why I'm here streaming right now. So let's go up to the top. There we are. Now, I had a melon farm, and I destroyed all of it. I actually lost all the stuff doing it. This is what I have left. But I wanted to make a better melon farm, and I'm going to hop into creative, or the creative world, I should say. And I am going to try my best to walk through how I would design a melon farm. It's going to be pretty similar. Oh, by the way, I fixed the iron farm. The reason why they were getting stuck is because they were falling actually closer in to the middle. So all you have to do is just do a little finagling like so, and now they all should. I believe this is all I had to do. And then I think it'll fill it in, and then you just put some more lava. And now, if they all, you know, if any of them fall, they'll just fall right into the lava, and then they'll kind of get pushed to the middle, or they'll walk around, and they'll usually fall down, and they'll end up in here. You can see. Okay, sorry, I am very tired. I'm laughing at my own jokes. It's not good. Okay, I'm gonna come over here and design the melon farm. So first, we have to figure out how the heck melons even grow. Am I right? I mean, how do they grow? What governs how melons do their thing? And that is what I want to share right now. So, let me switch this to display capture mode. And let me go ahead and pull this up. This is chunkbase.com. It's their Minecraft theory pages, I guess. It's pretty cool. And this is extremely in-depth. If you go into tuts, you can find things about, well, there's only 2 pages. Melon and pumpkin. I look at these were posted in 2013. But anyway, I love Chunkbase. It's how I found those dungeons. It has a very nice thing. A very nice, you know, dungeon mechanism. My favorite is the biome. You can clearly see, not a detailed map of your world, but I mean, if you zoom out far enough, this is a pretty dang detailed map of your world. I mean, come on. That's awesome. And I mean, it goes forever. You know, it's like, this is insane. Okay. Anyway, back to the melon and pumpkin. So, melon and pumpkins, they use the same mechanics. And the main thing that we care about is this right here, the speed penalty. And so, if you have a lot of farmland around them, it makes it better. So that's one thing to consider. But melons and pumpkins, okay? So one thing to keep in mind is that, let me get some dirt as well as some farmland, if I know where it is. I'll just look it up here. Farmland, and then I need a bucket of water. I'll kind of try to demonstrate this if I can. So what's going to happen is, okay, if I put a, I cannot click. If I put a melon right there, and I need to hydrate this farmland, so 1 second. There we go, and bam. So if I put melon seeds right here, it can grow here, I'm sorry, not melons and pumpkins don't grow diagonally. You can find that out by reading this right here. So they'll grow adjacent, and any of these are fair game, right? Any of those blocks right there. So what does that mean? Let me do game rule random tick speed. I'll do 100, which is like a lot faster. Will this work? Yeah. It'll hydrate. Okay. So what is going to happen is this. Melons can grow anywhere around here, so obviously, if we want a lot of hydrated farmland, we should do it in a similar fashion as to this. And so now if I put some melons here, it can grow, it can grow here, here. Oh shoot, I killed it. Anyway, this melon right here can grow anywhere around here, okay? Another thing to keep in mind is, and I don't know if the wiki mentions it, but water will hydrate farmland as long as it is within 4 blocks of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are on the edge. If I made some farmland here, you'll notice that it doesn't ever get hydrated, and my random tick speed is much faster, so it doesn't take that long to hydrate. So when I did it like this, you'll see that it should hydrate pretty quickly. Yeah, semi-quickly. Okay, so anyway, it also can't go 4 blocks out diagonally. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you just make a square around this one water, that's like the maximum, you know, 1, 2, 3, 3, and then 4. And so you get the picture. Okay. So, if we know already how melons and pumpkins, or, you know, just melons, I guess, if we know how they grow, that is very nice, because, I mean, yeah. So, let's get some bone meal. Well, anyway, but there are those things that I was talking to you about, and so it should grow relatively quickly with 100 random tick speed. What if I do 300? That's 100 times faster than normal. We are literally running 100 times faster than normal, and this dang melon's taking forever. Okay, so anywho, what is going to happen is speed penalty. So there's a penalty that applies in 2 cases, which is when there's another stem on a diagonal block, and there are 2 or more adjacent stems unless they're in a row. So the green ones are okay ones, and it's pretty easy to see why. These 2 are fine because there's only 1 adjacent stem, and there's no diagonals. But 3 has 2 adjacent stems, and 4, yeah, 4 and 6 are diagonal to them. Then the 5, his adjacent stems aren't in a row. So see, some of them go up and down, and then some of them go, to the left. So because of this effect, it says it's often preferable to arrange stems in rows. Or is it? So here they give you some things to consider. Hydrated farmland below the stems. Check. Easy peasy. Using all 4 possible farm spots. This isn't going to be possible because we want to automate this, remember. I don't want to sit there mining melons all day. That's ridiculous. We also want to have hydrated farmland around our stems. Now, that is also going to be maybe not... It's going to be a problem because when melons grow, if a melon grows right here... Let me get a melon. They're in building blocks for whatever. Or just pretend that this diamond block... here's a melon. See, if a melon were to grow here, and then it gets harvested, there's no more farmland. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, make sure there's enough lighting, even at night. Oh, that's why. Because I have my full bright on. I'm so stupid. Big dumb. So, first of all... we will just torch up the area. Not that bad. Look at that. Now the grass is growing. Or better yet, just make the time day. Okie dokie. So as long as it's daytime, this should be fine. So now if I put the melon down, look at how fast it's going to grow. Oh, look at that. It's already done. Okay. And so, oh, look at that. Another one. Okay. Sorry, I'm going way ahead of myself. sort of. So we know that, and then prevent mobs from destroying it, so we'll box it in, easy peasy. Oh, to keep fruits from spawning on a specific farmland block and thus turning it into dirt, you can place wheat or flowers on top of them. After a harvest, it may also be worthwhile to retill the dirt, which the fruit has spawned? Oh, okay, that's just preventing that. Melons won't grow on top of wheat, so you could do like that. And that way, as you can see on this design, since these flowers are here, it's preventing the melons from growing, but it's giving those stems more hydrated farmland. And then there's some, there's some good old graphs. So, now, let's just get into business. I'm going to show you something that's really interesting. And it has everything to do with, if you've seen my chunk base, or I should say the chunk base, because it's not really mine, but if you've seen the chunk base, you'll notice that we put melons and pumpkins in rows differently, if that makes any sense. So let me make big area. So this water is going to have to be right here, and then okay. So yeah, this is probably good enough. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can go one more out. There we go. Okay, so here's our little hydrated farmland area. So if I put a melon here, and then okay, I don't want everything growing fast. Oops. Yeah. So if I put melon here, and a melon here, that's all fine and dandy, right? But now, if I put oh, wait, these are pumpkin seeds. Well, anyway, it's same principle. It doesn't really matter. Again, they're governed by the same mechanics. So if I put melon seed here, melon seed there, perfect. If I put a seed here, big oof. It's diagonal to both of these. So you change it by putting pumpkin. And now we're satisfying, we're satisfying one of those rules. And then, why isn't it? Oh, it's tick speed 3. So now, I have melon, and then pumpkin. And now, none of them are diagonal. They're all in nice rows. And they all have plenty of room to grow. And because of this, melon, pumpkin. Now, what I'm going to do, though, is you can get 9 melon slices out of... Stop! You can get 9 total melon slices out of 1 melon block, right? And so that means that I actually want to make this a little more efficient by putting the melons on the single blocks in this case. So that way I'm getting 2 pumpkins per row and then 1 melon per row. The only reason why I would want that is just because I don't want a bajillion melons. I want a nice even distribution. You know what I mean? So now I will turn this tick speed back to 300, and you'll start seeing these bad boys get to growing. And then once they've grown into stalks, the stalks don't go away, which is why these are very good for farming. I mean, look at that. Pumpkin there. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to keep up with all this. Pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Melon. Oh, pumpkin. Look at this. It's insane. I don't understand how. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Look how many pumpkins we're getting. Although this is making it like I'm cutting down the efficiency right now just by destroying that. And as you can see, all of these plants are growing melons and pumpkins. Now, although our tick speed is at like 300, let me show you what random tick speed of 3 looks like. And I kid you not, it is very impressive. So I will bone meal all of this. And now these might be harming it. Now, there's obviously better ways to make this more efficient. Let's see. How could we make it more efficient? Well, I guess we could try, like, what this is doing. Right? But, yeah. So this is alright. I mean, just knowing that I don't have any diagonal melon blocks and pumpkin blocks, that makes it really nice. Is there, like, enough light or something? I really don't know why they're not growing already. My random tick speed should be good. If I put it to, like, 30, do I get more? If I put it to 300, do I get more? Now I'm getting some. So, I don't know. This isn't the best. It isn't the most efficient farm. So, let's see. Aha. Let's see. Right here, we can see all melon stems are now surrounded by farmland. Only the rows where melons are supposed to spawn are left out. So that is... Oh, wait. Because I think if there's less bases... But if you can get up to 8 farmland around it, it's 3 random ticks. That's pretty crazy. So let's try that version really quickly. So they have... Oops. They have like a row here, and then I'll just do it like this, I guess. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Let me just do it like that. Okay. So they have a row here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then they have another row right here where the stems grow. And then they have a row here where the melons grow. And now this one is like an all melon farm, and so oops, I need bone meal. Let's make this full. So now the problem I see is that the melons can only grow. Oh wait. Hold on. Wait. We need flowers. And it is raining. That is wonderful. Okay, so we've got flowers here to block off the melons. I'm bone mealing them up, and then I'm just going to let these go. So let me clear out this one, and let's see which one's more efficient by... Oh, we already got the melon here. Now, of course, I'm just looking at total production here. I don't really care about melons to pumpkin ratios. And as you can see, this one's incredibly... What in the world? Why is this one more fast? I don't quite understand. And I think it actually has to do with... Oh, I can't even keep up. I mean, this one's only got 1, 2, 3... Oops. Anyway, I think... I don't understand. I don't know. But this one's more efficient. This is the better design. And I don't know why. I mean, it was pretty... it was pretty clever. I mean, I didn't, the idea to stagger them wasn't necessarily my idea, but it's pretty easy to see just from, this, that if you want to combine melons and pumpkins, you can kind of, you can alternate them in a way. Oh my gosh, oh, it's still at 300. Okay. So anyway, this one's crazy, absolutely bonkers. This is the one that we want to go for, and I can't actually figure out why. So, hydrate farmland below the stems. We did that. Using all 4 possible spawning spots. That's probably it. And then avoid speed penalty. We also did that. And then farmland around the stems. I guess having farmland diagonal can count towards that. Does it not? Let's see. 8 surrounding... Okay, yeah, look, including diagonals. So having those diagonal farmland blocks makes this more efficient, I guess. So that's pretty interesting. Now, what we do is, since we have a good thing, how do we automate it? Well, that is pretty simple, because we have a block, and it's called the observer. So the observer detects block updates. And in Minecraft Snapshot 19W whatever, which was the 1.14, I think if we do it, yeah, we can observe melon stems. Or not melon stems. We don't even have to observe. Wait, yes, we do. We have to observe the stems. Because of this, whenever the stems grow, they change their state. So if we F3 this, you can see that we're looking at a Minecraft, you can see it right here, Minecraft attached pumpkin stem. If I unblock this, now it's just a regular pumpkin stem, and it's got age 7. Okay, so all that data is being stored in this block. If I put an observer on it, that observer is going to be checking if anything, literally anything about that block changes. And it just so happens that whenever those observers whenever it detects if it's attached or not, or if it changes the direction it's facing or any of that, it can send a signal. So now all we do is, oh my gosh, I can't do this, so I'm just gonna do it like this and fill in the gaps, I guess. No, that's stupid. But if we, what the heck? This is so difficult. These stems are so tiny. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting frustrated at some stems. I'm trying to walk you through my thought process behind, understanding why this works. What? Okay, perfect. That's all of those. Now, what we can do is, you might have known if you've ever played Minecraft in your life, that also, keep in mind, it's dark outside. Oh, I do have those torches. But anyway, what we can do here is fill in these pistons. And to be honest, I'm getting real tired of this. So I am going to just stack this. So I need at least one more right here. There we go. First position, second position. There we go. Got them. So now we should have pistons above every single stem. And so, but now we need to, we need to somehow power it. So what you can do is a couple of things. I would just suggest putting redstone on top. Wait, no, you can't do that. Can't put redstone on the pistons because it'll break it. But you can put redstone on the observers. Just like this. And then I think if this observer gets powered, oh wait, these are extra. So if the observer, let's see. Yes! This redstone dust is capable of powering this piston, which is perfect. If you didn't want to use redstone dust, you could use solid blocks. If you just put solid blocks where the redstone dust is, I think it'll have the same effect. So ultimately, now we have a nice epic system. And if I put random tick speed 300, those pistons they just go for it. And now it's pretty simple to see that you can pretty much just put a minecart with a hopper below, because if you've ever dealt with minecarts and hoppers, you'll know that minecarts with hoppers, they can pull stuff through blocks. If it's like an entity sitting on a block. We just got half a stack of melons and almost half a stack of pumpkins. That's pretty crazy. And so you can put a minecart with hopper system just automatically running underneath all of it constantly. And that's pretty much it. You can automate it just like that. And so that is like the idea behind a system like this. Now, if you wanted to do a system like this, it's not too hard to see that I cannot do this. Oh, wait, how many blocks? It's like 8 blocks down, so I'll just do it like this, and then I'll put the redstone on it as well, and then I'll do first position here. Oh, Microsoft account problem. Okay, whatever. Oops, wrong button. I'm going to put a piston here and make my second position so I can get that redstone in there, and then watch this. I just do stack 7, I believe, and bada bing, bada boom. Now, if one of these stems updates, which will likely happen very soon, it should activate all the pistons at once on this one. But this stem doesn't. Will it? Oh no, because it's not redstone block. It's not dots. So we must need to power. Will this work? I'm positive that will work. Oh, that was scary. So this one, you have the benefit of all the pistons activating, but that's probably not a benefit. Okay, stop it. This is too much. But anyway, it's probably not a benefit for the pistons to activate all at once, just because I don't know. I just I don't know. I think it could cause some server lag because it has to process each piston individually. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know how that works exactly. So anyway, that is it. So this is the design I want, and it's relatively resource friendly. Pistons, yeah, they can cost a bit, I guess. They're not too bad, and it's not like we need slime or anything, which is nice. because slime is honestly pretty hard to come by. But what we can, and I mean, redstone dust, everybody's got that. Observers, you just need some quartz and some stone, I believe. I mean, this is absolutely bonkers. And then, like, you could literally, if you wanted to, just walk by it. And if you have a setup like this, I think you can pick up it. Maybe not. I thought you could pick up everything, but not the stuff in the middle. That's kind of dumb. Look at that. We got a stack of freaking melons. That's crazy. So, that is all that I can think of for right now. What else was I going to say? I'm just bored. I was going to, so I'm gonna build that in the dome, but what I'm gonna do is like a really big one then, maybe even zigzags, because this design is pretty cool. You can stack it. Oops. So let me get my wand out. I'm gonna do first position there, and then second position way up here. And now, if I just, like, I can literally, can I do this? Oh, shoot. I just wrote my whole thing. I just wrote my whole design. Actually, no, I didn't. Just these two. What about this? What about... No, it's all good. Anyway. Yeah, my mistake. You can probably make it a little more efficient by moving your water. If you make a design that's only 4 blocks wide in this direction, this one's 3 blocks wide. So I could do it 4 blocks wide in this direction and have the water outside of the system so that it still hydrates it, but it's not taking up, like, land. Because this water right here is taking up a potential spot for these 4 stalks. But you could also make it longer in this direction and that direction, but you need more water to make it more efficient. But I think that is pretty much... Honestly, I don't care if there's any more efficient farms than that, because that one's plenty efficient, and it's very compact, and it can fit in a lot of spaces, and it's nice and square. You don't have to do anything random. So that's all for that part of this. I don't know what else I was going to talk about. I swear I had something. I don't know. Oh, I hate this. Oh, let's see if any iron golems have fallen out. You might have been from earlier, but, I don't think any have fallen out besides that one. But, anywho... oh, yeah. No, I wasn't going to talk. I just came up with this. But, unfortunately, the piston bolt, which I worked mega hard on. This is beautiful. This is my favorite thing. But the dang piston bolt doesn't work going the other way. So I tried to build this contraption, which was built by... This was Ilmango's rail curver for Dockham 77, and he basically makes an automatic rail curving machine that pushes this system forward, and the rails should theoretically curve because of something. I don't actually know, but like what happens is this one comes forward, and then this one comes forward. Should somehow curve that, and I think you have to have a power source. Then, yeah, something like that. And now that's broken. I don't know. Rails are stupid. I hate them. They're angering me, and I can't get it to work. Like, I can't physically get the rails to do this, okay? So if you saw what I was doing last time, I was simply... Let me just show you. Okay, so I had a rail going, like, or a rail line, whatever. So a rail coming, honestly, I can do it off to the side. I don't need to go below, I don't think. Actually, below might be better. Okay, so what happens is, you put rails here, and then you go like that, and then you delete this one, and then you have a rail here and a rail here, and then we went like that, and it does this. Versus, if I went the other way, it works just fine. I put it like that, delete this one, put it like that, put it like that, and they all curve the same dang way. But I can't do it the other flippin' way, and I don't get it. And I think I have to, I don't know. So I thought that this would work, but I think it only works one specific way. Also, I think if I did it, well, hang on. What if I did it? Yeah, look at that. That works beautifully. Okay, so now if I go the other way, and again, what? Look at this. If I put real, what? Oh, wait, never mind. I think that's just me. I'm just seeing things. Okay, so now if I go down, or yeah, you go that way. It doesn't do it. There's no, I don't understand. I don't know how to do it. So anyway, piston bolt only works one way, which is sad. But honestly, we do have warps, and I mean, I haven't been really making any warps. I don't know how many. But we've got a warp. Aaron, bottom, castle, checkpoint A, checkpoint B, chunk, church, cow mine, cows, desert, dock, dome, extreme terrain, misspelled, great. What is great? Home, Kalen, lake, map, mine, mine 2, Mossstone, ocean, outpost, pine, blah, 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 blah. I mean, gosh darn, this is absolutely crazy. I wonder where great goes to. Let's warp there. Let's find it. No, not map. Warping to great. We are 1,700 blocks, 1,900, well, 2,000 blocks almost in the X direction, and then 1,800 in the X direction. So I need to go to the negative X, but positive Z to get back home. It's quite a ways. I'm pretty bored, so I'm just going to do it. I wonder how far we went. Who discovered that? That's quite a... Oh! Went a little too far. We should be coming close. Yeah. Here we are. Okay. Yeah. I guess I could... This is Kate's castle. He's doing really good. Golly, he built all of this in survival. And then Josh has been working on stuff in creative mode, which is... I don't know. I think he should have done it in the creative world, but he wanted to do it in the survival world. And that was before they had the same seed, so now that there is the same seed, I'll probably encourage him. This is cool. There's different freaking colored water. Like if I go over here, whoa, what biome am I in? Biome ocean. If I come over here, it's also ocean. But see this, oh wait, this water right here, lukewarm ocean. Huh. That's cool. Okay, anyway. Where is his stuff? Where am I going? No, I need to go negative Z. I swear he built his stuff somewhere around here. I wanted to show you guys. Gotta be around here somewhere. I absolutely know it. I think I'm too far over in the X direction and definitely too far in the Z direction. He's only like 1,000 blocks away. My computer that I'm on this, by the way, is like loading the server and it's hosting. Aha, here it is. Yeah, oh, it's only like 500 bucks from Spawn. He built all this. And this is a legit village, I believe, with like working iron golem defenders and stuff like that. It's pretty wild. I am very impressed with his building skills. I couldn't do it. But I don't know. This is the survival world. What in the world? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, this is still there. Shh, don't tell Aaron. Okay, if you can read this E right here, I think that means that there's 75 chickens. But I could be wrong. There's a lot of chickens. Our pig farm. Josh set up a prank on the pig farm, and he killed them all with lava. But I managed to save two. I pulled them out with leads, but I had to like build a wall. You know, um, I had to build a wall to survive. This right here. What is this? Double zombie spawner. Well, that's great. Anywho, there's the chunk base. I really like how it looks. I don't know. I like it. It looks beautiful in my opinion. Look at that. It's so sweet. So awesome. I lost my horse. I don't know where I put him. Pretty sad. And then down here's the skeleton farm number 1, but there's also skeleton farm number 2. The first one that we made, I think it was this way. Yep, here it is. We dug all of this out in survival this afternoon, and it was very hard because there were like 3 of us all crammed in this tight space. And then, as you can see, it was quite a long walk, and then I realized, hold up, there's actually another skeleton spawner right here. Look at, honestly, how common these are. This dungeon doesn't have a spawner. That is sad. So anyway, I don't know what else I was going to do. I guess I was going to work on this up here. I literally had something really fun that I wanted to do. I had it in my brain, and now it's gone, and I can't think of it. So, whatever. I'm not picking up that stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you learned a lot about melons. That is all.